Echo Point Nova is a first-person shooter that was developed and self-published by Greylock Studio. And this game is amazing. With a big focus on movement, Echo Point Nova might just have the best movement in any FPS that I have ever played. Gameplay is like a mix between Doom Eternal and Titanfall 2, with its movement mechanics and combat that focuses on tightly crafted arena spaces. But this game is definitely much more than that. Being an open world, you can traverse the game world in whichever order you please, with some areas being locked until new movement mechanics are accessed or upgraded. However, this is not your typical open world game, where algorithms create vast, boring spaces, but instead the open world of Echo Point Nova is all tightly designed with intention. You see, this world is made up of islands of various sizes that float in the sky, and platforming is done throughout the game, as this is your means of traversal. And this is done with a double jump that can be upgraded to a quadruple jump over time, as well as a hoverboard that can be used to slide quickly along any surface. And this basically is like your vehicle in the game. And of course, a grapple hook. You have all the movement tools you need in this game, and they are all fun to use. And this is made even more fun due to the fact that movement is momentum based. So, if you get going quickly enough, you will go faster and faster as long as the flow of movement is not interrupted. I would go as far as to say that this is probably the most fun I have had platforming in a first-person shooter. It should also be noted that the use of floating islands makes it so that the developers can guide the player in a way that most open-world games cannot. And much like in Doom Eternal, essential platforming skills also make combat more engaging and crazy, as the movesets are not just important to use between combat encounters. It's important to remember that staying airborne is really key in this game, especially during the combat encounters. And if you're swinging on to big airships in the sky and flying above them and tossing down grenades at them and blowing them up, I mean, it's just a crazy fun time. And I also almost forgot to mention that there are artifacts that need to be found in this game. In fact, that's kind of the driving aspect of the plot line in this game, is you need to locate these artifacts so that you can unlock the final boss fight. And some of these artifacts are tucked away underground. So you actually have a pickaxe that you can use to dig through these voxel-based environments, these voxel-based objects in the game world. Which means that you can also destroy parts of the game world due to the fact that most of the surfaces, most of what makes up the spaces in Echo Point Nova is voxel based. The weapons are pretty standard fare, with there being pistols, shotguns, assault rifles, and sniper rifles at your disposal. Basic enemies also aren't too crazy, as dudes with guns make up the majority of the cannon fodder, but there are plenty of giant robots, airships, and colossal mechanical bosses to contend with that add even more to the game's immense scale. The beautiful art style also cannot be understated. The environments are all popping with color and vibrancy, and there is plenty of environmental variety, which should always be the case in an open world game. It also helps that the soundtrack is incredible. It's actually quite chill and soothing, yet the flowy way the music moves along matches perfectly with the smoothness of the gameplay. But that's all that I will really say with words, because I think the gameplay speaks for itself, which is why the rest of this video will be just that. So sit back and enjoy some Echo Point Nova gameplay clips that I have compiled. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and subscribe, and dislike it if you absolutely hated it. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, and in this case, the rest of this video.